so you guys can watch.
Cool, baby.
Yes, sir. Are we cooked? I just saw that's the name.
Are we cooked?
That's great. Okay. Fix is at 49.
3 minutes. I have 43.85% of my portfolio cash ready to deploy, sir.
Look at that guy.
I need to bring my Tesla percentage down. Still too much. It's been too much for too long.
What's your average on that?
On T-Dizzle?
Mm-hmm.
It's now at like 200. Unfortunately, it used to be a lot lower. But we're still green. My first buy was at like 120 something. Oh. Wish my average was still super.
Yeah. I really think it's going to come down to like 170, somewhere around there.
For it.
We're under the 200 weekly at 248. There's a lot of support around 170 to 160. I think that's probably a good area. I mean, I'll be loading the boat, that's for sure, especially what they have coming up. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I see everyone posting about, and I posted too, about the closed board meeting with the Fed today. It is not an emergency meeting. It is a scheduled meeting that happens literally every month. It just happens to happen exactly as we're dropping 15% in 3 days. Market opens here in 1-0. Trump, countries all over the world are talking to us.
I just bought some more QQQ in the long term.
I like that.
And I'm gonna throw some boo too.
Are we cooked? I love the.
Are we cooked?
We're always cooked.
I love the title, Jordan.
All right. Now we don't look at the long term for a long time.
Maybe in a few months.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to because I still got plenty of cash to deploy. But I wanted to get some in at these levels on Boo and QQQ. now I gotta wait for next spots because that was a decent size order. Now we wait for what's my next spot? 428.64 on VU or previous all-time highs from January 2022.
Okay, rejecting the 9 right there, going lower. I'm going to give this a few minutes. I want to see how this plays out. Just hit VWAP on M and Q. Ooh, what was tick?
Tick was a big boy, negative 1647.
Ooh. Trendy Wendy. A negative or positive doesn't make a difference.
That's less correlated.
Okay.
So price action swings should have a pretty large move today, which I think is pretty expectable, reasonable given, what's going on.
Yeah.
If we chopped within 50-point range, I would be flabbergasted.
No. 1 minute candles a 50-point range. Sorry, I'm talking about NQ. You're talking about ES?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, NQs, you'd have a hard time being stuck in a 50-point range.
Hell, probably a 30-second candle is a 50-point range. On NQ. We just hit VWAP again. Let's see. I'll be honest. I'm actually kind of shocked we haven't limited down in one of those days.
Yeah, it came close, but it's pretty chill. What are the Qs at now? The Qs, weren't we 6% down at one point on the NQ?
Yes, last night. Yep. That we were. That we was. It's got a log on NQ at 31. Have a tight stop though.
The SPX chain is insane.
Inflated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the bright side, you should have no problem doing a credit spread on 200 points out the money on ES.
Oh yeah. I bought one more MNQ. Come on. Lift this up. Come on, hold that trend line. Hold that algo trend line. Oh, they're gonna drag it lower. They're not doing
Hey, yo,
it.
boys.
Yo.
Okay, Knots. I think Wolf just texted me. You want I'm gonna hop over there. We're gonna all hop on there because everybody's on there. And
Okay.
he's like, bro, you should sponsor spaces later. Evan's gonna keep the space open pretty much all day. So since everybody's over there, he said, why don't you guys just come over here and hang? So I'm just gonna do that. So
Sounds good.
for the audience, we're gonna close up this space.
You said the Dodgers?
Yeah, so the Trump is truth in a way.
Oh man.
All right, $60 per contract gain. Tesla puts. I sold half.
The Mapes.
What's up, Gina?
That's the dog. Good morning, everyone.
S&P 500 now at its lowest level since February 2024.
Kramer just said he thinks we can see the S&P at 4,000.
Is that bullish?
I would say so.
Hold the door. All right, we'll change little bundle Rooski. We'll change a Rooski there. What's up, BK? Sending over the co-host right now.
Good morning.
Oh, we got all my buys going through on Blossom right now. So if you guys got those notifications, they're following the portfolio.
Ooh, my
9
buys.
minutes from the open. That's cool.
All right, 300-point gain. MNQ. I'm all out.
I just got that notification, Evan.
Bang, bang. What's up, Jordan?
What's up?
Mr.
What's
Viral
up,
Instagram
BK,
Reel
Jordan?
Poster.
Oh,
We got an Instagram Reeler on here, bro. There you go.
Oh, good
trying
morning,
to build
Jordan.
some stuff outside of Twitter too, you know.
And he's a TikToker.
Just post, baby.
Some whispers of fun ideas that could be coming in the near future have been had in the last couple days, and I'm excited.
Wow.
I bought some Boo and QQQ this morning.
Oh, so did I. What'd you get in at?
Let's see.
QQQ, I did the 400
Right
fill,
up.
but truthfully, I've been buying a lot of Qs. So I didn't buy as much.
Boo, I bought 449.37. Q's, I bought 407.90.
Nice. I bought last night. I put in random buy orders.
Yeah,
Q's was 400, and then Vu I put in 442 and then 448.
Slowly distributing my cash.
Eating ramen, putting more into the market.
Dude, literally
Buying that nice.
living broke, putting everything in the market, pretty much. Yep, exactly, nailed it. Eating ramen, drinking sewer water. No, not really.
Big Erewhon guy.
I know more.
Big what?
Said
I
big
said
Air One guy.
Air One, yeah, the big bougie supermarket.
Air One is great, but I ain't going there.
Bad timing for Saratoga to get that big like publicity thing.
Yeah.
Some called that at the top, though, actually. I told Wolf to post it, and he posted it. How'd that do?
You know, Paper told me to buy Rick on Friday. Rick is down. Very upsetting.
If anything, people
That was me.
People need it more now than ever.
That's why he said it's a great investment.
$40 per contract gain. NVIDIA puts, I sold half.
Beautiful.
Your TLT $95 call, April 9th.
Tesla, we're looking great here. $100 per contract gain on the puts. Remember, guys, no longs until CBC flip. We're very close to that London orb high on NQ 674.
Wow. ES has not had one green candle.
I went long at NQ last night.
I dabbled in longs and shorts. I didn't do anything crazy.
I swung that long position the whole night.
Maple, I joined you on the NVIDIA. I took the 83s
Let's ride.
minutes ago. I think under 86, where you had that little opening candle from Sunday. It might go in the money. See a spot break some pre-market lows or not.
VIX at 54.
I'm going to scale more here. $110 per contract gain, sold a quarter.
Yeah, the VIX slowly climbing here.
Yeah.
It's going back to pre-market lows. All those prices, I was like, yo, great pre-market price. We can retest it.
It's
Tuesday
wild.
break under 400.
It's wild because it's like that DeepSeek thing when it spiked up, it immediately came back down. But this hold is like 54 right now.
Yeah, we're not ready for that VIX down up thrust yet.
BK, I need some of those algo tweets again of what could be happening. Show me some of the algos, like what the SPY could be doing over the next little bit. I know you were showing me some downside ones in the past, and I was like, yeah. I see the Amazon one.
Oh, yeah, the trajectories. Based on where we're at.
Yeah. By the way, you guys are not. Go for it.
I bought RKT May 16, $17 calls.
Evan, can you bring Jordan up?
Jordan's up here.
I'm here.
Oh, listener. Sorry.
Yeah, glitch.
I brought the stud 3 up. I see like that. You guys are not following the speakers up here. They're all fantastic. You know, shout out Lux, shout out Wolf, shout out like Maple and Jordan and Mikey and KC and the whole crew up here. Everyone up here. I'm not just going to go through everyone's name as well. Everyone up here is great. Follow them. Next time, I'll name some of those other people.
And if you're not following the host, who also hosted a 6-hour space last night with so much information, definitely should do that as well.
When the markets needed him most.
Yes.
He didn't vanish.
You brought the markets back up 3% overnight.
Watch SPY calls right here.
Yeah, I like that, Casey.
535 calls April 9th.
Let's see. Ooh, I do like that.
Oh, we got the NCAA game championship game tonight. Does anyone still care about that or tariffs?
Oh, Terry.
Yes.
Florida probably winning.
Yes, Florida's got a
Houston.
I still can't believe that.
I had money on Houston. Lucky win, lucky win. I was totally passed out too when it happened.
You were one people had money. Not many did.
Qs are bouncing here. 406, moving a little higher.
I have
We tested one of the rolls there.
I bought some calls for a couple weeks out and a month and a half out on Qs.
Seems like SPY had a pretty nice bounce off pre-market low. I'm gonna be conservative on the future. Yeah, I'm in 535 calls for April 9th. I'm not gonna chase right away. I want to see a little bit more confirmation, but if we go back down towards that 482.86 level, I will love a bounce trade there.
Just got a $3 bounce on Qs.
Casual 200-point bounce.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot harder than that. Wait till you see.
Look at the 3-minute inverted hammer followed by hammer, 5-minute.
All right, watch Amazon here as well. Amazon's getting the breakout.
UVXY $35 call.
Zoom out, look left on SPY. Go to
Outside put.
go to
The
Monday,
remainder Nvidia there. It's a green trade.
January 22nd. Right down here, you have a big spot on SPY. Here's where it just bounced. The reason why I said watch the SPY calls here.
Beautiful.
In that Spaces chat, by the way, I'm continuously looking down there. Comfort Elite says you got a quick snipe on that video with you, Maple. He's out, just runners.
Microsoft 350 put. Sorry, 350 call.
Had just been some historical data on what happens when the VIX hits 45. If you took the SPY call, take a turn. If you're not in a trade, something to check out.
Good morning, Bobby. Hey, tweet pinned up and less above from left. Shout out. I see it up there.
Yeah, you have a 75% chance the next day is green historically.
There's April 11th.
All right, I got remainder Tesla there. Green trade.
Oof.
Meta $500 call.
By the way, I also want to shout this out. If you guys want to see some of these people's screens, I know at least 3 of them are live right now. Jordan, Maple, and then Emster, the Wolf account. If you go through to any of those 3 accounts, the Maple Sacks, the Jordan one, or the Wolf account, you're going to see some live streams. Subscribe to their YouTube channels. Check out what they're doing. But go in, check out their profiles. There's also some YouTube live streams. Feel free to pin those up in the list above as well. If anyone wants to tune into those. If other people are doing them, just let me know now. But yeah, I know you 3 are live.
Yo, much appreciated, Evan.
I win.
Those tweets up in the list above.
I go live on YouTube when we're not live here. And I'm doing it. Actually, in my Discord, we're doing a free week. So if you don't have to sign up for anything, if you join, everything's completely open.
I took a trim on SPY calls here. How to stop at entry now.
I took a trim and I used
UVXY up 17% of those puts. Microsoft for 350 calls are almost in the money.
Amazon and Netflix really good relative strength today.
Ticker APO 110 call.
All right, SPY calls pushing here. You can take some trim.
Up 32% in the 535s. This is going to be a huge fucking dead cat bounce.
I think my fucking screen froze. The fuck?
Microsoft 350 calls in the money.
My screen did freeze. What the fuck?
I secretly smacked some calls about a minute ago. They're looking good. Kept that one to myself though.
All right, Amazon just filled the gap upside. Hitting 170. You can take a trim
Dude,
down to
what am I doing?
21 EMA. That was a beautiful bounce there for those calls. Why are you the way that you are?
Tesla, 235 call.
Close my spy calls there, moment.
I'm holding my spy calls. We're going higher.
I agree. I'm just building a small account challenge, and I just caught a really nice pump there. So good luck to you guys. I do think we're going to go higher, though. I just don't have the capital to buy more contracts. The premiums on SPY are also very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
So I had to buy SPY 525 calls for April 17. I bought these at 415, and they just popped up here to 510. It was $100 per contract gain. It's absolutely insane how expensive and juiced these contracts are.
Oh, Bank of America screen?
There's Amazon green.
Yeah, I bought some shares this morning at 165.
We were approaching an old level I have at 492.93. Not sure how much it's going to respect it, but I did have this as a high conviction level at some point.
Those calls that I opened for a swing this morning are up 45%.
Remember,
Long
you all
that long
CVC risk.
that long NQ long from last night. It's up almost 150 grand.
Beautiful.
Say that one more time, Maple.
I took a MNQ long 2-minute CVC risk for a scalp.
On your chest hurts a lot more when you use your real money. You don't get into that much anxiety with rough firms as much as you do with real. That's for sure.
True.
Look in the comment section. We got Ice Float saying Nvidia's flown in just the past 15 minutes. Was around, 85, 86, 7, arrow 92. Someone asked if our trading views are freezing up too.
Yeah, mine was.
Someone asked is Fidelity down as well?
You say Fidelity?
Fidelity. Oh, it's probably Fidelity. Yeah, now tell us, blah, blah, blah.
40-point gain MNQ, sold half.
Someone's making fun of one or two comments there. Appreciate you, Maple.
All right, SPY's hitting the next big target upside right here.
For somebody that makes fun of the way I talk.
Yeah, right.
This call is
UK
just
Prime
$140
Minister
per
Starmer.
contract gain.
Beginning of plans to help with tariffs. They're doing an injection of liquidity.
Meta, our $500 calls are almost in the money. Wham bam, merci beaucoup, ma'am. Ticker APP. APP 235 call.
I started a short on Qs for today, 409 puts. Right into an algo trend line here.
Bon chance, just be careful because she's going to go really, really high up. My target on NQ is, I'll tell you right now.
What are you looking at, the gap fill?
We're going past that gap fill, but my target on NQ is 18617.25. Sorry.
Let's ride.
Hard to believe, right?
I was going in today thinking we get a rip.
I mean, that historical VIX pump.
Yeah.
All right, we're up 100 points now on the MNQs. Make sure you guys manage this. We're approaching a supply.
Some stuff on banks right here. They were
Strange.
talking.
So the market opens, and the first fucking thing I see on SPY are $600 calls. Really?
Amazon is ripping face.
Rippity doo dah, rippity hey. Those are 3 white soldiers through that EMA.
That was pretty good. These SPY calls are freaking ripping. That was a bottom tick entry right there. Let's go.
78% of those 535s. Vamos!
So again,
Oh
this
my God.
level's back from January, but it's also, I believe, the 4 a.m. candle low on SPY. Let me see. The low was a 482.96. And then I'll post a chart that shows it from the January as well, but it's ripping here.
I stopped out.
Yeah, I don't think we're talking about enough. This move is crazy. VIX going on. You know what you're saying there, G-Dots. Respecting your stops on a day like today, I think is something that's really important. So honestly, even hearing you say that, just it's a good time.
Oh yeah. You know, the sad point is I literally said I want it to be major long, and my fucking dumbass did not do it right at the open. That's what got me really frustrated right now.
Holy shit. Wow.
All right, 220 point gain, MNQ. I'm going to sell a quarter.
Meta, $500 calls in the fucking money.
NVIDIA red to green.
About to back test.
Friday's low, right?
Don't you know?
ANET, $70 call.
NVIDIA was
$100
at
per contract gain. This is a short SPY right here.
Evan said pump it up, sell all your longs right now.
We are going to get up to green right here and then dump down again. And then the question is, do we close green? There's no way we're just going straight up. Maybe we go up 2% and then fall back down to even.
Yeah, I mean, the last
235 calls in the money.
Limit down -5% on our indices, and then it has a huge rip like this, and then it continues to make a lower low. So I have to wait for confirmation, of course, but huge supply that I was mentioning here on ES and Q. We're right at that session high from overnight. CBC still bullish, price still above VWAP, and 10-minute EMA is bullish, so I'm still leaning towards the long side, but being very cautious of this high.
Yeah, there's some crazy moves. This one, I was looking at the FNGA triple leveraged thing was down 21% last night, and it might go green here. It's down like 4% now.
And there's the rejection on SPY.
Bitcoin was holding in pretty well, and then here we are down. Crypto index down. Hashtag's NASDAQ crypto index down 10% today. In around 19.
Interesting. Yeah, crypto is starting to pop back though. TME green, AVGO green, ANET, RDDT. SE. Interesting.
Red portfolio, not green.
Mine almost went green just now.
Mine is not close. Still like a percentage or two away. We still got some.
Someone said Rivian's green.
Yeah,
Oh, well then we're going straight up.
that's right.
Let's go Rivian. Rivian's green. HIMS is ripping as well. It's up 3.5%, as well as DraftKings at 3.7%. Holy Rivian! I should have bought more. I sent you that order now. I had to order just above 10.
Yeah, I know.
So glad. What, like $10.05, and it hit 10.3 something. It is so close.
I saw that.
I did join Amazon though at 165, and then I added those Nvidias at 85. So my average right now is 90 on Nvidia, so I'm green there. The only thing I am red on now is Tesla, because my average is 250.
$684 move intraday here. Oh my god.
RDDT, $95 call. It's funny, all the people that shit talk that post that I did yesterday, they're all deleting their posts right now. Oh, funny story.
Whoa, Reddit is ripping.
The top of your screens, I posted that post I made yesterday regarding my thoughts.
Nice job, James, on the SPY calls, up 67% here. If SPY can get above this order block around 497.35, we can get that push up to 500. Just watch that 500, 502.16, and then 505 on SPY. Those would be next moves upside if it continues.
Yeah, I like those as well, Casey. I mean, from my perspective, I think we're so close to those 10-minute 200 EMAs on our futures. I don't see a reason why we don't hit them, right? Of course, unless there's a short confirmation here at the highs. But I like that 445 on NQ next. That's right over the gap fill as well.
So SPY's still rejecting this order block resistance. I'm gonna put at the top of spaces. There's two charts and then my entry and exit. The first one goes back and shows you this level all the way back in January. This is where a small SR flip spot. This was just a retest of it. It's the reason why I took the calls. You'll see that zone on the right side of that on the 5 minute. It's a beautiful freaking zone that held. I took those calls just about $100 per contract and then out. They're still pushing. But you'll see on the 5 minute chart that order block zone, the red box, that's where we're currently at. That's the reason why I said watch for the rejection here. So if SPY pulls back, just look for it to hold the EMAs. If it continues to hold the EMAs, then obviously trend is still intact right now intraday for this upside move. But this is a short spot and the reason I did exit.
Appreciate you. Oh, what's this?
Look your UPST $40 call, April 11th. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the Meta $500 calls are in the money.
Amazon new highs.
Yay. Whoa. The fuck is that? Look at CELH, that volume candle.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I just saw someone post it.
Meta's fucking flying. Everything's ripping. Oh my god. Rippity doo dah, rippity a. My oh my, what a great fucking day.
Over Friday's low, I think.
Guys, that's over 300 points now on the MNQs. Make sure you manage this. There's the 10-minute 200. Like I said, no reason we don't hit that.
There's 500 on SPY. I don't even want to know where those calls are at now, but.
Right, there's your overnight gap fill. UVXY at $35 put up over 50%. SPY calls up 135%. Let's go.
Oh, green. Portfolio's green.
Oh my god, 505 here on SPY.
You guys hear this? Oh my god.
That's a 5% candle.
You got to fuck it up, don't you know? I'm definitely glad that everyone who held those puts into today got out clean and unscathed, because that's not how I thought it was going to happen. I thought that IV was going to crush them puts like no tomorrow.
BK, you there?
I'm here.
You remember last week what we said target was downside for SPY?
Oh no, what was it?
Guys,
480,
600 point
that
gain. I
480 to
sold down to 1
475.
MNQ. What a fucking day.
That's true. That's true. So far, it's kind of looking like the flash crash, more like 2020 than 2022.
When SPY was at like 555, 560, I sent out that chart with those freaking indicators that you told me
Wow,
about.
those
And I was like,
swings.
okay, 520, 500, 480, 475 was the bottom of that chart. And look at SPY off of that zone now, that area. It's ridiculous. We were talking about that all last week.
That's beautiful. I didn't expect it to happen so fast, to be honest.
535 calls up over 365%.
Yeah, these contracts almost at $1,000 per contract. What the fuck was? DMC, nice job, up 173% on these. Great work.
We've flipped positive on the indexes. Qs are 2% green.
Rumors
Wow,
of a
that's
90-day
big.
tariff pause. That's the rumor. That's why we just got that big candle.
MSTR, $300 call. CELH, $40 call, April 17th. $603 on SPY. Our Tesla calls, Meta calls, my God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Tesla calls cranking right now.
UTST, our $40 calls are almost in the money. RDDT, our $95 calls are in the money. ANET, our $70 calls are 30 cents away. My God. My God.
Business and lawyers plan a legal challenge to Trump tariffs for ABC.
What'd they say?
Oh, wow. Yeah, listener tagged me. UVXY did halt to the downside. The Tesla 2X shares, TSLR, halted on the upside. Probably on that green 5% candle.
90-day pause for all countries except China.
Holy shit, my fucking calls.
Oh my God.
I got SPY calls that are like 400% now or something like that.
Oh.
Guys, we're almost at my 18,613 target. Jesus Christ. 450.
Whoa. All right, who said can we close the day up green first, Amp? Remember you laughing at me? First day laugh.
I said it last night. Everything I bought.
Just to let you guys know, we are over 1,000 points away from the 9 EMA. How the fuck is that possible?
I just moved $40.
All right, guys, I'm up 1,100 points here on the MNQ. I'm just trailing this here. Make sure you guys manage this.
Look at Amazon.
Remember what I said, for that NQ target. Some of you thought that I was nuts.
Oh my god.
And we're almost there.
Great job, guys. Great job. Come on, now the accounts are pushing green today. We're good. We're good. This is fucking wild.
My God. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Shares on the dip this morning and then sniped the low on those calls. What the shit is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Is this about
a paradigm shift?
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally a paradigm shift. The world is changing. And for everyone on Twitter who's bitching and moaning and complaining on other people's posts, uneducated responses and shit like that, let me tell you something. If everybody in the world were visionaries, all right, or could see the paradigm shift, we would all be visionaries, straight up. Okay? So for most people, it's very hard to do that. This is why only a very select few are leaders. Only a very select few are will go against the grain and will, do what they believe, right, and what they know. So
why isn't SPY halted? I don't understand.
Because it's not enough for a circuit breaker halt. So do you remember, I think it was in 2009, 2010?
Yeah.
Where that guy from UK, they were saying that he sunk the market by like 10% by doing high frequency trading from his mom's apartment.
I mean, vaguely, but we're up over 7% off the lows. I thought.
Okay, well, the circuit breaker didn't halt until it was like at negative 7.5% on SPY. I think it was 7 or 8%, something like that.
Yeah. I got you.
And there has to be X amount of volume coming in at that time too. If the volume variable doesn't hit, then the circuit breaker will never break or reach, whatever.
All right, trailing stop loss hit here, 820.
I'm stopped out of my calls. Holy fuck.
All right. Shout out to DMC, like plus 367%. Those calls are up $1,000 contract gain now. Great job.
All right, someone else totally about to come out and tell us, I actually don't agree with that. Like, nope, we're not, no, nothing. All tariffs go into effect. Watch it. Headline within the next hour.
Ooh.
And then Trump's going to come out and say, yeah, we are actually doing it. So we're going to get back down about 1%, and the day up 4 or 5. Tomorrow, down 10. Okay.
Yeah, it was his economic advisor officially that I guess said the 90-day pause thing.
For all countries except China. Incroyable. Wow. Literally my best day ever on futures. Literally. My God. I cannot believe those 735 SPY calls for January 16th. I'm only down 30%. That's incredible. Wow. How did those recover so much?
The farther dated out SPY contracts, they hold and are moving very, very well.
Yeah, like I can't believe it. Like the 730s and the 735s and the 740s for January, and then the 660s as well for January. I'm doing really good.
This is Evan's Market. Evan knew. Hashtag. All right, let's take a look through the Spaces chat. We got 84 comments in there now. I'm sure you guys have been talking about this move we got right here. As always, throw everything in the bottom right of your screen. That purple 84 now, and I'll go through and read it.
Oh, is White House denying that rumor?
I don't know.
Nobody at the White House.
Well, that
Nobody
was
at
the
the
White House. His official economic advisor, Hassett.
No way, that's not new, right? The Uno reverse. Okay.
That's fake. I made that. It's for all.
Yeah, they said that they rumor of pause on tariffs, and then the White House just now says it's not true. So
SPY just hit the resistance from last session at 11:15. There's a big level up there near 522.65.
PLTR is halted to the downside.
Bro, couldn't even give us a second, guys. What the fuck?
There might be some other names, to be honest.
Maple, let's get you back up.
The LTR and a bunch of other names just halted.
Yeah.
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
We got you.
Yes.
My bad. I refreshed. Dude, insane. 74.
oh my God, QQQ.
At the top of the nest in only 10 minutes. Trading micros was insane.
Well, I hope you guys got out of those long trades. Jesus.
UGXY, the $35 puts. My God, I didn't expect to get in the money today. She got halted down and she just opened up.
It should be popping because VIX is moving up.
Yeah, she did pop right out open. Jesus Christ. Whoa. What a pop.
Try to find this comment on the downside, DK, if you ever tweet it out.
Bro, Wall Street is so dirty, man. So dirty.
I haven't seen yet where they're denying it.
They literally put out a bullshit headline so they can exit their longs, and then went short on this shit.
Somebody on CNBC.
Sorry, what's the bullshit headline?
They put out a rumor that Trump was going to do a 90-day pause on all tariffs except for China.
Well,
The
B,
White
that
House-
was his economic.
Yeah, but all over the news. What do you mean?
Then the White House came up with that
here that the president is willing to blame on tariff.
But even Javers on CNBC is saying no indication from the White House.
Moving lower again now, down 45 points.
What?
Now it says White House not confirming the trade pause yet. Quote.
Walter Bloomberg says, "What WTF?" I don't see Walter crack like that very often.
So next step, supporting this tariff policy would set the U.S. tech sector back a decade if the space race.
We rejected there, right? That,
Guess we needed a red Uno reverse card from Trump too.
That was a reverse draw board.
Draw board.
Hmm.